Hello, and a warm welcome to this episode of Let's Talk About Our Health Partnership. Dr. Rupesh Jha is a GP partner at Kingsbury Road Surgery, which is itself a member of our health partnership, where Dr. Jha is also a board member. Here he explains why our health partnership is unique compared to other super partnerships and how his small practice benefits from being part of the OHP family.
My name is Rupesh Jha, and I'm a partner at Kingsbury Road Surgery. It's a small practice with just over 3,500 patients. A super partnership is essentially an association of groups of practices. So traditionally, general practice has been a practice where 3 or 4 partners would be together in a partnership under a partnership agreement. And when this is extrapolated to several practices coming together in one large super partnership. So there are few super partnerships in Birmingham and rest of the country for that matter. So I was a part of another super partnership within Birmingham, and I could see the advantage of being in a super partnership. OHP has a unique position as a super partnership where you have the duality, where it gives an overarching support. At the same time, they're not too involved in your day-to-day running of the practice, which makes it quite a unique. Whereas sometimes some large super partnership have one structure across all small practices, it sometimes can be a challenge because every area, every practice, and every demographic can be different. And I think that's where OHP plays into a very unique position where they let you run the place the way you want to run it. But at the same time, they also give you that a spine or a backbone, what we would call it, so that in case there is a problem, you can always fall back and you can take off the pressure of, say, for instance, finance, HR, payroll, and general support in dealing with your running of the practice. So one of the major advantages sort of things is having that peer-to-peer support, and that expertise is always there. So any kind of issues that come up day-to-day running of the practice, you have, that there is someone you can pick up the phone and they help you. So currently there are 2 divisions. There's a Birmingham division and a Shropshire division. We have one single partnership agreement. There is a OHP board. So we have a chair, and there's a vice chair, and the board members. These board members are probably elected every 3 years. So you have a term of 3 years. Any OHP partner, clinical, non-clinical, can apply to be a board member. All board members and chair, vice chair, they're easily accessible. In fact, there is an open door policy on a Thursday morning where you could just go into an OHP office and manage to speak to the chair. And I think that's what makes OHP quite a unique thing. It's not an autocratic system where the power lies within a couple of people within an organization. It's still a system where everyone is probably equally responsible. I think OHP has everything what a practice is looking for. So in terms of governance, CQC, staff support, and yes, there is a kind of a charge, but we would end up paying that kind of anyway if you were, you had your own accountant, if you did your own kind of payroll. So essentially, it becomes kind of a cost neutral sort of things. It's quite helpful for a small practice like ours to be a part of an OHP.